Hello beautiful Virgo, and welcome to your February forecast for 2022. Now before I get started, every single one of your cards has brown and blue, so I was guided to look up the meaning of those colors, and I will get into that a little bit later on for you. But your theme this month: change your internal dialogue, your internal communication, change your story, change your life. So before I get into your cards, which are amazing, I want to go around, talk to you about the universal energy that is affecting all of us this month. And there's some extreme energies and a manifestation portal opening up for us as well. So let's get into it. On Tuesday, the 1st of February, we entered the Chinese Zodiac New Year, and it is the year of the tiger. Now, 2020 was the year of the rat. It was all about survival. 2021 was the year of the ox. It was all about anchoring in a new reality. And 2022 is the year of the tiger, and it's all about making big changes. It's a year of taking risks, of breaking free of your comfort zone, embarking on new adventures, and it all starts this month. The tiger is associated with the masculine yang energy of drive, determination, taking action, pushing to get things done. But we are in the year of the water tiger, so this brings in that feminine yin energy with the emotion and the compassion and the nurturing and the intuition, and the more being in flow rather than push and shove. So expect rapid change this year, but with this balance of the masculine feminine energy. Definitely changes and forward movement, but not pushing for it to happen, just allowing it to happen. On February the 1st, we also have a new moon in Aquarius. New moons are the perfect time to plant those seeds of intentions in the soil of the universe and allow them to grow for you by watering them with love, nurturing them with belief. Now, Aquarians are the thinkers and the doers of the zodiac. They're not afraid to deviate from the norm, do things differently from the crowd, go their own way. But they also believe that while they're free to do that, others are free to do the same. So they have this mutual respect that everyone is equal and entitled to their own dreams, opinions, desires, ideas. They welcome change, seeing anything new as an opportunity to grow. So tap into that energy. 3rd of February, Mercury goes back to being direct, but there is this 2-week shadow period. So there may still be mishaps with communication, travel, or technology through to around mid-February. But it's a perfect time with that new month, the new Chinese year, the new moon energy. It's a perfect time to redo and renew whatever you have this refreshed perspective on, especially with the manifestation portal on the 22nd, but I'll get to that in a moment. On the 16th of February, we have a full moon in Leo. Full moons being the perfect time for things to be illuminated, things we need to acknowledge, address, and assess, okay? So 9 times out of 10, those things will need to be released or recalibrated, but either way, they create this beautiful space for your dreams to manifest. Fire signs, Leo being a fire sign, they are known for their passion, creativity, spontaneity, and that while they'll do anything to protect their pack, their pride, their tribe, they're also very generous, kind, and open-hearted. So keep an open heart and mind as you release whatever comes up for you through Mercury retrograde or the full moon, with love and acceptance. Now, on February the 22nd, we have this beautiful extreme energy with this manifestation portal. In Australia, which is where I am from, the 22nd of the second month of 2022 falls on the second day of the week on a Tuesday. So there's all of these 2 energy, the number 2 energy. In Australia, we write the date, day, month, year. So it is a date that is a palindrome. And what I mean by that is a palindrome is anything that is the same backwards or forwards. So whichever way you look at that date, it will read the same. Now, the Greek translation of a palindrome is running back again. Okay, so you can get to the end and read it back and it'll still be the same. Therefore, this date brings the perfect energy to connect in with, to go back to your beginning, the beginning. Connect in with your core motivations, the essence of who you are and why you are here. What are you here to do? What is your motivation? This portal brings about a time of transcending, transforming, transmuting, and reaching unique levels of growth. So choose to change, choose renewal, choose to reset your life and manifest the one that you do want. A palindrome angel number, one that's the same backwards and forwards, is your angels wanting you to know that you'll be guided home no matter which path you choose. They've got your back. So make your choice, honor your choice, own your choice, and trust that there are no wrong turns, just lessons and redirections occasionally. It's time to choose a path that feels right for you and let any internal or external expectations just fall away. So as you can see, it's such an energetic month, bringing change, growth, and a chance to reset, restart by choosing to do or be different in your approach. New beginnings are knocking at all of our doors. So open those doors, walk through with an open heart and mind, and then start to create the life that you not only want, but the life that you deserve. Now, as I said, all of your cards this month, have blue and brown, every single one of them. You do get the throat chakra, which is blue, obviously. But before I connect in with the messages on the cards, like I said, I was guided to look up what the numbers mean. The color brown is all about earth. And you are that earth sign. So this is all about you. It's about security, home, healing, stability, wholesomeness, warmth, and honesty. Okay? And then the color blue is all about freedom, intuition, expansion, trust, loyalty, sincerity, wisdom, and confidence. And I love that I was guided to look up those colors because I'm just going to get into it. You get the throat chakra card of honesty. It's time to unlock your truth. Unlock the truth of who you are. And when I get to your healing card later, I will say this again. But sometimes we take on truths that are not our own. If you hear something often enough, you start to believe it. And then that belief becomes your truth, even if it's not your truth. So it could be old stories, old conditioning, old expectations. It's time to unlock your truth. Be honest with yourself. Be transparent. Be sincere. And unlock and communicate. Work through what is actually your truth and what is a truth that you've taken on from an external source. Okay, I feel like that's a really big message for you this month. You then get the truthfulness card. You are be truthful and honest with yourself. Aim to overcome any fears about speaking your truth and speak in a loving, considerate way. Your personal empowerment comes from telling the truth and letting others know who you are. Others will be positively uplifted when they hear your truth, but take care not to exaggerate in order to impress them. Be careful not to let your mind mislead you and in turn others. Avoid gossiping or speaking negatively of others. So keep your communication honest, truthful, and sincere. Okay, now the card you get is mental repetition. And I am going to, and as you can see so far, all blue and green. Okay, I'm going to read this from the book. Mother Nature has tree branches covered in Spanish moss and cobwebs growing from her head. Spanish moss represents protection. Cobwebs indicate issues in your life that may feel overwhelming. You may feel like it is pointless to try and deal with them. Mother Nature looks out over a somewhat barren landscape, yet this does not need to be the situation. This is an ideal time to create a shift. It is time to clear out the cobwebs in your mind. Compose a powerful statement that you can repeat whenever necessary. Make sure your affirmation is easy for you to remember. Create a phrase that will best help you replace an outdated belief with something life-changing and positive. This is the perfect time for you to do so. And I love that that message come up. It's time to have that sincere, truthful, transparent, honest communication with yourself. Sort through the cobwebs. Which of those supposed truths were never yours? Okay? And then decide. The moment I decided to live my truth was the moment everything changed. So that could be your affirmation. This card talks about having an affirmation. Start living your truth, not the truth you've taken on from others. Get clear, get transparent, stay sincere and honest as you unlock your truths, deleting this mental repetition of old stories, old conditioning, old baggage, old masks, old caps. And plant something new. Once again, all blue and brown. Touching earth, plant something new. This is about creating a new story, and it can be hard if you've believed something for so long and taken it on as your truth, as your story. It is a matter of catching yourself, having that transparency to catch yourself. So let's say it's around money and you think you'll never have enough. Where am I going to find the money for that bill? Oh, great. Now I've got to do that. Oh, I'm never going to be able to afford this. All those kind of stories around money. And your story could be around anything. I'm just grabbing an example. Okay. So relate it to whatever your old story is. This repetition, this mental repetition, this stinking thinking, the cobwebs that are stuck. Okay. You can change that by planting something new. So every time that thought of, oh, how am I going to afford that, comes up, you can change it with, I will always have enough. I am abundantly supplied for. And straight away, you start to change that story. Don't get me wrong. At first, it may be, oh, come on, you know that you're never going to be able to afford it. But keep reiterating that new story. Keep planting the new. I trust that I am abundantly supplied for. I trust I am abundantly supplied for. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Whatever it is, find a mantra that you can replace that old story with and plant it. Plant it and let it grow. Because eventually, if you keep replacing that old story with the new one, it will harvest, it will grow, and you will be gathering the blessings of it because it will become your new truth. It will become your new empowered truth, okay? And then once you've planted it and you've harvested it and you're starting to see the blessings because what you put out, you get back. What you say comes back. So if you're putting out there, where am I going to find the money for that? You're going to struggle to find the money. But if you're putting out there that money comes to you easily and effortlessly and you will always be abundantly supplied for, then the money will come to you easily and effortlessly and you will be abundantly supplied for. You get to become something new. You get to leave these cobwebs and old stories behind. You get to break through the cobwebs of the old mental repetition and you get to start something new. But it all comes with you deciding to change your truth, to change those old stories, to allow yourself to be sincere and transparent with the communication you have with yourself. Now, for some of you, it may not be mental repetition. It could be an external force telling you stuff. Whatever it is, change it. Change the record. Change the story. Change your internal communication. Change your story. Change your life. I love that. And as you can see, if I all browns and blues with a little bit of yellow, which is you stepping into your power. All blue and brown. Security, home, healing, stability, wholesomeness, warmth, honesty, freedom, intuition, expansion, trust, loyalty, sincerity, wisdom, and confidence. It all ties in together, and it all starts with you changing the stories that you believe are your truth. Work through them, work out which ones still serve you and which ones don't, and rewrite those stories, plant something new, harvest and gather the blessings as you become something new, because your stories are new. Have an amazing February. I would love for you to comment if this resonated with you. And of course, I would love for you to share if you feel drawn. Much healing, love and laughter, your gracious goddess of guidance, Tracey. Stay well, stay safe, and above all else, stay true to you and be honest with yourself, because 2022 is all about you. So move forward, unlocking your truth.